talk about TV shows, but I'm not gonna talk about Game of Thrones or Vikings. I do watch them, of course, I do watch them, but I'm not gonna talk about them because everybody talks about them, because everybody watches them. And if you're like that 1.5% that doesn't watch them, what the hell are you doing with your life? What the hell are you doing with your life? Just watch them. You're missing on. I am going to talk about other shows that I like. So, yay! Keep watching. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you? I am good. I finally had a little bit of time to shoot. I'm sorry if I've been missing. But I'm not gonna do makeup or skincare or anything like that. I'm just gonna talk because I want to talk, and I'm gonna talk about my favorite TV shows that I'm watching right now. There are a lot because I'm completely addicted to TV shows, but I thought that maybe I could round them to 10 and talk to you a little about them. So let's keep this video short, I think, and let's start with the number one that is basically monopolizing my time because I'm completely addicted to that show, and I just started watching, and it's been on air a while. It's called The Blacklist, and I love it, guys. Oh my god, what a great show! What a great show. Like, it got me completely addicted. I'm starting to watch season 4 now. So no spoils. Yeah, spoils, please. No spoils. No, not spoils. Whatever. I am starting to watch season 4 now. I'm like in the third episode, something like that, and I am completely addicted. I watch it with my husband basically every single night because he's addicted too, but I'm more than him, really. I love that it has all of that mystery of Reddington. What the hell is his story with Elizabeth? Old school romance between Tom and Kim. Like, he's letting her down, but at the same time he loves her and she loves him. And in a moment he's like the bad guy, but in another moment he does anything for her. Oh my god. And I can't figure it out if Reddington is her father or not. What do you guys think? Is he her father or not? Because I'm watching season 4 now, and suddenly her supposedly dead father is alive. So that's interesting. And I have the whole seasons to watch until 6. The episodes of the 6 seasons are out now, and I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna watch the whole show in like 2 weeks. I have it done, and I want more because I really love it. And I really do find Reddington very sexy. I don't know, he's old and everything, but isn't he sexy? Like, with his knowledge, and then he kills people, and then he comes out with amazing sentences or whatever, quotes or whatever that he says. He's always on point, always saying the right thing at the right time. The man is amazing. Like, I find him kind of sexy, to be honest. Yeah. Blacklist, my favorite TV show of the moment is Blacklist. Then let's see. Oh my god. Another favorite of right now that I already watched, I don't remember 2 seasons or 3 seasons of Santa Clarita. Oh my god, that show was making my day completely. Me and my husband watch comedian shows while we are having dinner. Don't say that we don't talk to each other. Why do you assume that? We talk. We really like to watch TV shows, and that's kind of our thing together. So we watch like TV shows, comedian TV shows while we are having dinner, and one of them was Santa Clarita, that he actually found the TV show, and oh my sweet Lord of Jesus, or whatever, that show is like perfect. It has Drew Barrymore, which is like one of my favorite actresses ever. I can't wait to get my hands on her book, because she released a book about her life, and I know a little bit about her life. She had a little bit of a complicated childhood and teenagehood, with alcohol and drugs, and she emancipated really young, and I know that about her, because I really love her, and I'm pretty sure that all of that is in her book and more. So I want to read it, but I can get my hands on it here where I live. I tried. It's not for sale, so I have to buy it when I go to London. London, you wish, girl. You wish. No, to Lisbon. I don't always go to Lisbon. I'm not available that many times, so I haven't got it, but I'm gonna get it and come back to the TV show. It's about a woman and that she becomes a zombie, and it's the first time that I actually see a story about a zombie that it's funny. It's completely funny. I could have like the worst day, then I would come home and I would watch that, and just like that, my day will be like, yeah, it was worth it. Like, I come home and I watch Santa Clarita, and it's worth it. It's so funny. I laugh like all the time, completely the whole episode. Me and my husband, we are completely in love, and I already watched everything that is available. So I'm waiting for seasons. Please come out with new episodes, please, because a person needs this, needs Santa Clarita, needs Drew Barrymore. It's amazing, amazing. More. I'm sorry about my lighting, because I was just here chilling out in my living room, and I decided to film. And my dogs are cats and are all over the place. Just you saw his tail. Oh, and right. Please don't knock out the camera. No. Like I was saying, I was just here chilling out, watching some pictures that I want to put on Instagram, and I decided to shoot like, okay, I don't really want, my god, I really want to do this TV thing for a long time, but I just grabbed my camera and my tripod, and I'm just shooting in my living room, and I have like a dark thing here. So let's see if we can get a little bit more of a light. Yeah, maybe that's a little bit. But again, I'm sorry about the lighting. I didn't prep anything. I just come here and start talking. So I'm sorry. Move on. But let's move on to another TV show. So another TV show that I'm watching right now, and I'm loving it. And I'm actually at the beginning, I have actually no idea how many seasons there are. But I'm watching it right now, and it's The Crown. Guys, I love history, and I am completely obsessed with the royal family of England, and not just the royal family of right now. I actually read books, I've watched documentaries. Que foi? He hurt himself. He hurt himself. You okay? My sweet boy. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, like I was saying, I am obsessed with the royal family, and not the royal family of modern royal family. I am obsessed with the royal family for ages now, before I was born. No, I've watched documentaries, movies, series, read books all about the House of Tudor, and there's a show about that, Anne Boleyn and Henry VIII, the War of the Cousins from the House of York, and everything. Oh my God, I hear myself talk about these things, and I am completely annoyed. It's established that I am annoyed. Moving on, I'm obsessed with like the whole kings and queens and everything that sat on the throne of England. Don't ask me why. I am not like that about history of Portugal, but I am about the history of England. People are crazy. I'm crazy. But I am, and I've also watched some documentaries on the Queen of England and Diane and the boys and everything. And it's really interesting to see all of those facts become a show, and to see how the old lady that we know today start as the Queen of England very young. And I like it. It's really amazing. The facts are there. Maybe they put it a little bit of a drama, but it is a drama show. So, but I'm amazed, and I can't wait to watch more episodes. See her grow as a queen and as a woman, and this powerful woman that she became. And I can't wait to see also a little bit of Diana on the show. I don't know if they're gonna put it because I'm only in the first season, but I really like it, and it's actually very soothing to watch because the show is very calm. It's British, and it's palaces and all of that formality of the royal family. So it's not that show that you are watching and you're like, yeah, keep doing. What are you gonna do? Like the Blacklist? I watched the Blacklist. Like, what is gonna happen? And the show ends, the episode, and then I'm like, let's watch another one. I'm not like that in The Crown. I'm like, I'm gonna watch an episode of The Crown. Like British, I incorporate all that formality of the royal family. I don't know why. This is so stupid. I am so dumb. But okay. I'm actually really loving it. And it's a really good show to watch if you are into history and all of that. The Tudors is another show that I loved to watch. I watched all 5 seasons, and I think I've watched the show like two to 3 times. I am completely obsessed by Anne Boleyn. I think that she was an amazing woman for her time. She was, I'm gonna give you a fact, a true fact about history of England, the throne of England. Anne Boleyn was the second wife of Henry Tudor, and she was responsible for him to change the religion of England to Christian to, I'm having a blank. The religion was Christianism or whatever, and they changed for something that I'm gonna put right now here. And the king, the Henry Tudor, did that so he could marry her. And then he ended up charging her for treason and beheading her. That's a cute love story, isn't it? Yeah, he killed her at the end. And the next day he married his third wife, that actually gave her a son. He was upset that Anne Boleyn could not give him a son. She gave her a daughter that became the Virgin Queen. That everybody knows, that the queen that changed England, that took over Scotland and never married and was the greatest queen of England ever, Elizabeth, the same name that the actual queen got. The actual queen is named. The actual queen is named. Yeah. I'm a nerd. I already said that I'm a nerd, but I'm really a nerd. Yeah, I am. Moving on to another show. So I've talked about the Blacklist. I've talked about Santa Clarita. I've talked about The Crown. And let's move on to another comedian show that I also love. It's not like crazy love, but I really love it. It's The Good Place with Kristen Bell. I love Kristen Bell. She's like my role model of a person. She and Dex Shepard, which is her husband, are like the cutest couple ever. Like couples goals, please. I want to have that. They are so funny together. They seem that they're really supportive of each other, and this has nothing to do with the show. No. And if you hear something snoring, it's my dog. He's snoring. I'm gonna take a picture of him and put it here so you can see. He woke up, but yeah, if you hear something snoring, he's Tori. He's my dog. Talking about the the show, it's about a girl that dies and supposedly goes to the good place, and all of that procedure or whatever is wrong because she was a really bad person on earth. And I already seen all of the seasons. I already know that there are a lot of twists around the show, around through the episodes, but it's really funny, and Kristen Bell nails it amazing, and it's funny. Watch it because it's amazing. It's really funny. And Kristen Bell, you do need to record Frozen 2, please. Kristen Bell was the voice of Anna on Frozen. In case you didn't know that, they don't come out. They haven't come out with Frozen 2. Come on, people, have pity on us. You cannot come out with Frozen and not come out with Frozen 2. You have to. I love that movie, and I love the show, The Good Place, with Kristen Bell. That was what you were talking about. Watch it. It's really amazing. It's a lot of fun. That is another show that me and my husband watch while we are eating, having dinner. Yeah. And that's it. Let's move on to another show. Another show that I'm watching right now, I'm actually finishing watching because I started to watch this show a long time ago. It's a show that it's already over and everything, but I used to watch it on a channel that I don't remember. Was it what the name was of the channel? But that channel stopped existing. I think it was shut down, and I was in the middle. I think of season three. There are 5 seasons. I think it was the middle of season three, and I stopped watching because I didn't have anywhere to watch it. But now that I have Netflix, I saw that it was available there. It was available there. So I started watching it again, and I'm already in 5 seasons. So I think I'm already in the last one. And the name of the show, please just say the name of the show, is Orphan Black. And that show is completely genius. Completely genius. The 5 season I'm not liking as much as I like the first, the second, and the third. The 5 season, it's like they are already making up things too much. But my cutie, my so cute. But the whole show, it's been really good. The actress that the main actress is Tatiana something. That girl is amazing. The show is about clones, and all the story behind why they created, how many clones are there, all the story behind it, the clones finding out they are clones and finding each other. But there's only one actress for 100,000 of clones, 100,000 of roles. For you to have a little bit of notion, the least that she plays different roles on an episode, it's like 5. It's like 5 to 6 characters in one episode, and those are the main characters on the show that are played by just one actress. And a lot of the shows, there's a clone coming up here, a clone coming up there, a clone coming up there, and she portrays all of them. And she portrays them so good. You can see, I don't know, the expression on the eyes are different from character to character. The expression on the eyes, it's different. How the hell does she does that? She's such a good actress. She won. She actually won an award over the role that she played on that show. And my goodness, what a great actress. What a great show. Just to finish it, because I'm not liking the season 5 very much, but the rest of the seasons, you need to watch it because it is pretty amazing. It is. It's really good. So let's moving on to, I think I already said that I love history and history shows. Yeah, I think they are called that. So another show that I really love, it's called Outlander, and it's based on a couple of books that I having so much blanks today. I know the writer of the books, and the show is based on the writer of the books that I'm just gonna put here. I'm gonna put everything here today. The show is about time traveling, and she lives in the 60s. I don't know exactly, 60s, 70s, and she goes back to the time that Scotland was being taken over by Queen Elizabeth, and there was like this whole fight, this whole upbringing, try to stay independent from England, which they lost. If you know, Scotland is a part of England now, is independent, but for a very long time Scotland belonged to England. And like I said earlier, that accomplishment was made by Queen Elizabeth, the daughter, the Virgin Queen, daughter of Anne Boleyn and Henry Tudor. But the show, The Outlander, goes back to that. So it goes back to basically like centuries. And she goes there and she falls in love with a pretty cute guy from there that is fighting to keep Scotland independent. And all the show is about her and him falling in love and her adapting to this completely new world. It's a pretty good show. What can I say? It's romantic, it's mysterious, it's a lot of the things that happens on the show, it happened in real life. So it's really good if you like history, watching Outlander, and it's really romantic, and it's a really good show to watch. I am on the 4th season. I'm watching episode by episode, and waiting for them to the 5th. If you like history, just watch it. It's a really good show. It's amazing. Watch it. Another show that I'm watching, and I've watched from the beginning, and the 6th, 5th, I don't know, season just came out, and I'm watching it again. It's The 100. It's about 100 young people that live on a spaceship on space because Earth is uninhabitable. Yeah. But they are considered criminals, and they are shipped back to Earth to see if it's habitable, oh, whatever. I don't know how to speak English. I don't know why the hell my channel is in English. I don't know. They are sent to the Earth to see if humans can survive there or not. And it's like the 4th season, because the show gets twisted around so much during the whole show until now. Wait. Timo? Like I was saying, the show gets twisted around a lot, and right now they are in a completely different place than when the show started, but it's addicted completely, and I have watched it since the beginning, and I'm watching it again. I really like it. I like the story. I like the survival instinct that they have to have during the show to survive. And I do believe that one day we all gonna have to leave Earth, because we're not gonna be able to live here anymore because we basically destroyed it. And I do believe that we are gonna have to live in space, just like the show shows during all of the seasons, how they lived in space, how they survived in space, and how they get back to the Earth to see if they can return. I do believe that one day that is gonna happen. It is gonna happen one day. Are we gonna move to another planet or anything like that? Or anything close to that, but we are destroying Earth, so one day we're gonna have to leave. Or the Earth, Mother Nature, is gonna finish us before we can finish her. I actually believe that. I do. Moving on to another show that I'm watching right now. Let me think. The show that I'm gonna talk about, it's called Enjoey, and I start watching it with my husband, but he got bored and he didn't like it, so I'm actually watching it alone right now. What can I say about the show? It's good. It has 2 seasons. I already watched the 2 seasons. Waiting for the third one to come out. It is good, but it has like this really fine line between ridiculous and ridiculous good. It's like sometimes you're like, whoa, that's way too much, it's ridiculous, but then you go, whoa, that's amazing, what a twist, or something like that. And the show ended in a really good twist. So I am anxious to watch the third season. I have no idea when that is coming out, but I'm actually anxious. But the show is like, watch it the whole thing, because it has good parts and then it has bad parts, but the good parts kind of compensate for the bad ones. The plot is it's good, but it goes over the ridiculous a little bit sometimes. But then it gets good again. So it's like, but I've watched it and I actually liked it. So that's a good show for you to watch. Also, if you like mystery and when is this gonna go? You know, what is gonna happen next? Like, you have no idea what's gonna happen next in this show. So if you like that kind of a show, it is a good one for you too. Let me think about another one. Another show that I'm watching, and I am watching the first season. The show is really good. I'm not gonna say that it isn't. It's really good, and it's been marked as one of the greatest shows that it's come out in a couple of years. But I'm gonna be completely honest. I started watching it because of Meghan Markle. Why? It's called Suits. I love it. I love they are all dressed up and playing legal and playing hardcore, because they do play hardcore, and all of those moves and games and everything. And come on, Meghan Markle is amazing. She was really amazing in that show. She's so pretty. But I started watching Suits because of her, because I wanted to watch the show, and because now I have Netflix and I have access, because I was the only person in this whole world that didn't have Netflix, and now I do have it. And I'm on season 1, so I have 7 seasons to go. Yeah, the 8th season is coming out now without Meghan Markle and the guy that plays her boyfriend, that I don't know his name. But yeah, I'm really liking watching the show. It's like the first show that I go and watch. I'm gonna be honest. Blacklist is and The Crown and Santa Clarita and everything. the other shows, and the other shows, I've watched them more times than I've actually watched Suits, but I'm planning on watching the whole show because it's really good, and it's really like you want to be a lawyer when you watch that show. Just because they are so elegant, and so I'm gonna kick your ass on court. Do you understand? I'm gonna kick your ass on court. Or you don't want to make a deal? You don't want to make a deal? I see you in court. Do you imagine being a lawyer and saying that? Or coming in and say, yeah, I won. What do you expect? Of course I won. I'm amazing. Isn't like I like it. I like it. And the last show that I'm gonna talk about, I already watched it. I don't know when the next season is coming out, and I'm still gonna watch it. Although I know that the story is gonna have a big change, and I'm talking about 13 Reasons Why. And I know it's a teenage kind of show, but everyone should watch it because it's amazing. It shows exactly what's going on with our kids, our teenagers. I've worked with troubled teenagers, and I can guarantee you everything on that show is real. It's happening. The drugs, the sex, the doubts about everything that they are going through, the raping, everything is absolutely true. And what I liked most about that show is they don't portray a troubled teenager as a poor one, like the one that lives on the hood, or anything. They go to the rich kids and the middle class kids because nowadays all teenagers are complicated. All teenagers go through all of those things that are betrayed in the show. And suicide, it's a big issue on teenagers right now. And not talking about it and not discussing it, it's worse. It should be out there. It should be, the parents should be talking with those kids about sex, about drugs, about depression, about anxiety, about stress, about boyfriends and or girlfriends and homosexuality and all of those things. Parents should be talking about with their kids about all of those topics. What I love about that show is that they show the consequences about not talking to your kids about all of these things, hiding it, and not trusting the right people to talk about. The parents should be talking with their kids about these things, but the kids should be able to trust their parents to also talk about these things. Funny thing about my mom raising me, I was raised by a single mother. I already said that in other videos. And she was like very strict. Okay, she was like very strict with me because she was afraid that I would get in a lot of troubles. My personality is not to get in a lot of troubles, but she didn't want to take a risk, so she was like strict with me. And I remember one conversation that she had with me when I was, I don't know, maybe 15, 16. She came to me and she said, okay, I know I'm not your best friend. I know that you're not gonna tell me everything. or are telling me everything. But when you are in trouble, really in trouble, the first person that you're gonna have to come and talk with is me. Don't go and talk to your friends. Don't go and try to fix it. Don't go, you come and talk to me and we're gonna fix it together, because I'm gonna be the only one that's gonna be able to help you, really help you. So when you are really, you screwed it up, it doesn't matter what the hell you did, you come to me. It's gonna be consequences, of course, there are gonna be consequences, but you come to me for help. You don't go to anyone else, you come to me. And that actually stick with me really deeply, that every time that I was in trouble, I didn't lie to her, I didn't try to hide it, I just go straight to her and said, Mom, I screwed up, I did this, I'm in trouble, you're gonna have to help me. And it worked. But I don't see that happening with parents and kids, especially nowadays. Because nowadays you have all this social media and all this access to information, and that it's good, but at the same time it's bad. And all of that, thank you. Okay. Hello. How are you? Hello, my sweetie. Hello. How are you? Can I continue and finish the video? Okay. Let's see if I can get this too. Yeah. Just to finish, all of that is portrayed in the show, and I think all parents, this is not okay. And we have another animal. Like my house is a zoo. Okay. All of that is in the show, so parents and kids should watch it. Teachers should watch it. Everybody should watch it, because everybody has kids or works with kids or has friends with kids. It doesn't matter. It's knowledge and tools to make kids great women and men of the future, I think. So I really liked it to watch the show, and I recommend it 100% to everybody to watch it. But careful, because there are strong images, there are strong language, and strong topics. So don't go watch it thinking that it's like a high school kind of show, American typical kind of show of teenagers, because it isn't. It's hard stuff. It's hard stuff that is in there. But do watch it because it's really good. It is really good. And guys, this is it. I'm done. This is like my 10 shows that I'm watching right now, or watched, and I'm waiting for new seasons. I hope you like it. If you are watching some of these shows, or if you have shows that you like to recommend me, please leave it in the comments. And I hope you enjoyed this one, and subscribe, give me a like, comment again, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.